The Mindset Advantage: How to Develop a Winning Mental Attitude. Introduction. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to focus on what you can do, the skills you can acquire, or the goals you can set. Yet, the secret to sustained achievement doesn't lie in external factors alone. It lies within the invisible force driving your actions, shaping your decisions, and defining the way you respond to challenges. That force is your mindset. What if everything you've been taught about success and failure is incomplete? What if the difference between ordinary and extraordinary isn't about how much talent or luck you have, but how you think, approach adversity, and persevere when the odds are stacked against you? Imagine waking up every day with an unshakable confidence in your abilities, a clear sense of purpose, and the mental clarity to make decisions that align with your highest aspirations. The truth is, anyone can achieve greatness, provided they have the right mindset. But building that mindset requires more than just positive thinking or willpower. It demands a fundamental shift in how you view yourself, how you approach challenges, and how you remain committed to your vision. Every successful individual, from entrepreneurs to athletes, from visionaries to creators, shares one common trait: a mindset that supports their dreams, fuels their resilience, and propels them forward even when faced with adversity. It's not about being invincible, it's about learning to harness your mental strength to bounce back, push further, and never stop evolving. The road to greatness starts with the belief that you are capable of more, not in the distant future, but right now, in this moment. The power to unlock your potential has always been within you. This journey is about discovering how to tap into that power, not just to chase your dreams, but to live them. Chapter 1. The Power of Your Mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It's the lens through which you view the world and the compass that guides your decisions. How you perceive challenges, opportunities, and even yourself plays a vital role in determining the path you walk. Every action you take, every risk you hesitate to make, every opportunity you seize or let slip by, all begin with the thoughts you entertain. Consider for a moment the immense power of your inner dialogue. It shapes your confidence, steers your determination, and can either fuel or suffocate your ambitions. When you adopt a mindset that embraces possibilities, sees setbacks as stepping stones, and believes in growth rather than limitation, your reality shifts. Success is no longer a distant dream, but an inevitable outcome of the choices you make daily. This power isn't reserved for the select few or for those with extraordinary talents. It's available to anyone willing to tap into it. Your mindset dictates not just how you react to circumstances, but how you create them. People who thrive in their endeavors understand that their greatest asset is not their skills or resources, but their ability to believe in their potential, even when the world around them suggests otherwise. We've all heard stories of individuals who, despite limited resources or challenging circumstances, went on to achieve remarkable success. What sets these individuals apart isn't sheer luck or natural genius. It is a mindset, one that pushes them to persist when others would quit, one that helps them see the silver lining when others see only darkness. This mindset isn't born overnight. It's cultivated over time through deliberate choices and practices that train the brain to see opportunities rather than obstacles. Your mind has the potential to shape the course of your life. It can help you rise above your doubts, break through your limitations, and achieve things that once seemed impossible. The question is, are you willing to harness this power? Are you ready to shape your thoughts, change your perspective, and take control of your reality? The journey toward success begins the moment you realize that the power to transform your life is already within you. Chapter 2. Core Principles of High Achievers. The journey toward exceptional performance is not marked solely by talent or intellect, but by the unwavering principles and habits that underpin success. High achievers have mastered the art of focusing not on the obstacles, but on the possibilities. Their belief system is firmly rooted in a vision of greatness, one they nurture and protect through every challenge they face. At the heart of every high achiever's success is a deep, unshakable belief in their ability to grow, adapt, and overcome. They do not view failure as a setback, but as an opportunity for learning. They understand that every success is built upon countless lessons learned from previous attempts. The core principle here is resilience, a commitment to rise again and again, no matter how many times they fall. This principle allows them to push forward, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Another foundational habit of high achievers is their ability to focus. In a world full of distractions, maintaining focus on long-term goals becomes an invaluable skill. High achievers understand that the power of concentration is the gateway to mastery. They can compartmentalize challenges and eliminate distractions, ensuring their energy and attention are always directed towards achieving their objectives. Their daily routines often revolve around this discipline, prioritizing essential tasks and refusing to be sidetracked by trivial pursuits. A defining characteristic of high achievers is their relentless pursuit of growth. They are not satisfied with mediocrity or complacency. Each moment is seen as an opportunity to improve, whether that involves learning something new, honing a skill, or expanding their understanding. This commitment to lifelong learning and self-improvement is a non-negotiable principle. They actively seek out environments and experiences that challenge their current capabilities, pushing the limits of their potential. Success is also driven by a high achiever's ability to surround themselves with the right influences. They recognize that their environment, be it physical, social, or emotional, plays a significant role in their performance. High achievers are careful about who they spend time with and what they expose themselves to. They seek out mentors, like-minded individuals, and experiences that push them to grow. This focus on a supportive environment not only enhances motivation, but also keeps them grounded when times get tough. At the core of high achievement is an unwavering commitment to their vision. They have a clear sense of purpose and maintain a laser focus on their goals, allowing no room for doubt or distraction. This relentless pursuit is not about immediate gratification, but about the steady, disciplined march toward long-term fulfillment. They understand that each day is a step toward realizing their ultimate vision, and they take responsibility for every action they take. In the end, high achievers share a common thread, a set of principles that serve as the foundation for their success. These principles are not fixed. They are dynamic, evolving, and adaptable. They understand that the journey to success is continuous, and the more they embrace and refine these principles, the greater their achievements will be. For anyone looking to reach the highest levels of success, embracing these core beliefs and cultivating these habits will serve as a powerful catalyst to realizing their potential. Chapter 3. Mastering Self-Talk. The most powerful conversation you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. The voice inside your head, that quiet, persistent stream of thoughts, is more than just background noise. It shapes your reality, influences your decisions, and ultimately determines your level of success. It's easy to overlook the role of self-talk, but every word you speak to yourself, whether consciously or unconsciously, is a building block in the foundation of your mindset. Mastering self-talk begins with awareness. Most of us move through life hearing the constant hum of inner thoughts, but seldom do we stop to examine their quality. Are your thoughts encouraging or critical? Do they empower you or weigh you down? Often, people don't recognize the subtle but profound impact negative self-talk has on their lives. Over time, it becomes a limiting pattern that creates self-doubt, fear, and inaction. But the truth is, the stories we tell ourselves are just that, stories. They are not absolute truths. They are interpretations of our experiences, shaped by past events and perceptions. And just like any story, they can be rewritten. When you change your self-talk, You change your beliefs, and when your beliefs shift, your entire outlook on life transforms. This shift doesn't happen overnight, but with practice, it's possible to take control of your internal narrative and redirect it toward growth, confidence, and resilience. The next step in mastering self-talk is learning to challenge negative thoughts as they arise. It's not enough to simply replace one thought with another. You must first identify when a negative belief surfaces and examine its validity. Is it based on fact, or is it a projection of fear or insecurity? Often, these negative thoughts are deeply ingrained habits, the result of years of conditioning. But with awareness, it becomes possible to question them and seek out alternative, empowering perspectives. For instance, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," it's important to pause and reflect. Instead of accepting this thought as truth, ask yourself, what evidence do I have that supports this thought? In most cases, the evidence for failure is minimal or non-existent, while the evidence for success is far more substantial. This kind of conscious questioning helps to break down the barriers of self-doubt, allowing you to replace them with empowering affirmations that align with your goals. Another key element in mastering self-talk is the practice of affirmations. These aren't just empty words meant to boost your ego. They are intentional statements designed to reshape the way you view yourself and your capabilities. The language you use when speaking to yourself has a direct impact on your self-image and confidence. When you consistently repeat empowering affirmations, you begin to reprogram your subconscious mind to align with these new beliefs. Over time, these affirmations will become your new reality. But self-talk isn't just about replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. It's about cultivating a mindset that nurtures progress and success. This requires using language that encourages action, resilience, and determination. Instead of saying, "I hope this works," a high achiever might say, "I will make this work." Instead of, "I'm not good enough," they say, "I am constantly improving." Every thought, every word, is a seed planted in your mind, and when nurtured, those seeds will grow into a reality that reflects your beliefs. The final component of mastering self-talk is practicing self-compassion. This means being gentle with yourself, especially when mistakes or setbacks occur. High achievers understand that failure is not a reflection of who they are, but rather a stepping stone toward growth. They embrace challenges with a mindset of learning and improvement, not self-criticism. In those moments of difficulty, rather than beating yourself up, acknowledge your efforts, learn from the experience, and move forward with greater determination. In the end, mastering self-talk is not a destination, but a journey. It's a continuous process of awareness, challenge, and growth. By learning to direct your inner dialogue in a positive, empowering direction, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're changing your life. With every encouraging word you speak to yourself, you're building a foundation of self-belief, confidence, and resilience that will carry you through the challenges and triumphs of your journey. Chapter 4. Resilience in Action. Resilience is not just about bouncing back after a setback. It is about rising to the occasion, time and time again, regardless of the difficulties you face. It's the unshakable ability to persist, to push forward when the world seems to be pushing against you. Resilience is a muscle that grows stronger with each challenge, and it's not something that can be built overnight. Like any form of strength, it takes time, practice, and dedication. When life throws obstacles in your path, it's easy to feel defeated, especially when those obstacles appear insurmountable. The first reaction for many is to retreat, to wallow in frustration or doubt, to wonder if the challenge is worth it. But those who have mastered resilience know that the key is not to avoid difficulty, but to embrace it, to lean into the discomfort, and to trust that each hardship carries within it the potential for growth. The more we confront adversity head-on, the stronger and more capable we become. Mental toughness is at the core of resilience. It's the ability to remain calm, focused, and composed when the pressure is on. It's the inner fortitude to take that first step, even when the outcome seems uncertain, and the courage to continue moving forward despite fear or anxiety. To build mental toughness, you must first understand that it's not about eliminating all the stressors or challenges in your life. Mental toughness is about responding to challenges in a way that is measured, intentional, and unwavering in your pursuit of success. The foundation of resilience lies in perspective. It's about reframing the narrative when life gets tough. Instead of seeing an obstacle as a roadblock, a resilient person views it as an opportunity for growth. Failure, disappointment, and difficulty are not reflections of your worth. They are simply part of the process of achieving greatness. Every difficulty offers you a chance to become better, to learn something new, and to sharpen your resolve. In challenging moments, the resilient mind does not dwell on the problem, but looks toward the solution. It's not about avoiding discomfort. It's about learning to manage it. When faced with adversity, resilient individuals do not ask, "Why me?" They ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in mindset is what transforms challenges into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. It allows you to maintain a sense of control over your reactions, no matter how uncontrollable the external world may seem. Building resilience also involves embracing the power of perseverance. The road to success is rarely smooth. In fact, it's often full of twists, turns, and setbacks. But those who remain resolute, who continue to put one foot in front of the other, are the ones who eventually reach their destination. Resilience does not mean you never feel defeated. It means that even when you feel beaten down, you don't give up. You rise again. You keep going. The strength to endure is a key aspect of mental toughness, and it's through those repeated acts of perseverance that resilience is born. Alongside perseverance, there is an essential practice of self-awareness in the face of adversity. Resilient individuals take time to understand their emotional responses. They do not shy away from the discomfort, but rather, they confront it directly. This self-awareness allows them to regulate their thoughts, control their emotions, and act with purpose. Rather than letting fear, doubt, or anger dictate their responses, they channel their energy into constructive actions that keep them moving forward. Another crucial component of resilience is the ability to adapt. Life is unpredictable, and resilience is about being able to bend without breaking. When things don't go according to plan, resilient individuals do not become rigid in their approach. Instead, they pivot, adjust, and innovate. They understand that the path to success is not linear. Flexibility and adaptability are not signs of weakness. They are demonstrations of strength. Finally, resilience requires a deep belief in one's own capabilities. This belief is not a given. It is earned through action. Every time you face an obstacle and push through, you reinforce your confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws your way. Resilience builds upon itself, each success adding to the foundation of your mental toughness. With each victory, no matter how small, you solidify your belief in your capacity to thrive under pressure. Resilience in action is the embodiment of mental toughness, emotional intelligence, and the willingness to persist in the face of challenges. It is the ability to stay focused on your long-term goals while handling the obstacles of today. It is recognizing that difficulties do not define you, but your response to them does. Through consistent effort and the development of a resilient mindset, you can transform every challenge into an opportunity for growth, unlocking a level of performance and achievement that you may have once thought unattainable. Chapter 5. Setting Visionary Goals. Visionary goals are not just aspirations. They are the driving forces behind everything you do, the North Star that guides you through every decision, challenge, and action. These goals go beyond the simple desire for success. They tap into something deeper, something that ignites a sense of purpose and commitment. They are the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be, and their power lies in their ability to shape your future by influencing your actions today. When setting visionary goals, you're not merely choosing a destination. You're designing a path that aligns with your deepest values, passions, and the person you aim to become. The process begins by imagining the life you want to lead, one that fills you with excitement, pride, and fulfillment. It's about reaching beyond what's comfortable and envisioning a future that challenges you to rise to your highest potential. True visionary goals are expansive. They stretch your imagination, push your boundaries, and provoke you to think in ways you may never have considered before. These goals reflect the highest vision of who you are and what you are capable of achieving, making them more than just markers of success. They become part of your identity. Visionary goals come with a profound sense of responsibility. They are not goals that you simply set for the sake of setting them. They are meaningful and impactful. These are the kinds of goals that compel you to get out of bed each morning with renewed enthusiasm. They require you to stretch beyond the comfortable and familiar and venture into unknown territories. To achieve them, you will need not only effort, but also commitment, discipline, and the courage to face the inevitable challenges that will come your way. The first step in setting visionary goals is to connect with your deeper purpose. This is the foundation that will guide all the choices you make along your journey. What do you stand for? What do you want to contribute to the world? What kind of legacy do you want to leave? The answers to these questions will serve as the bedrock for the goals you set. Without this deeper connection, your goals can easily become shallow, serving only as fleeting checkpoints rather than meaningful milestones on a journey of significance. Once you've aligned your goals with your deeper purpose, you must craft them in a way that makes them compelling. Rather than vague aspirations like, "I want to be successful," or "I want to be happy," visionary goals should be specific and grounded in clear intention. They should evoke a sense of excitement and urgency. A well-defined goal speaks directly to your ambitions, sparking a drive within you to take action. For example, instead of simply wanting to make more money, a visionary goal could be to build a sustainable business that helps people live better lives while achieving financial independence. This goal is clear, purposeful, and taps into something beyond just material wealth. It reflects a deeper aspiration to make a meaningful impact. The process of setting these types of goals is not about being modest. Visionary goals should stretch you, challenge you, and push you beyond your current limits. This doesn't mean they should be unrealistic or unattainable. It means they should inspire you to become the person you need to be in order to achieve them. In fact, the more significant your goal, the more it will push you to grow in ways you may not have imagined before. This growth, both personal and professional, is where the true value lies. Setting visionary goals also requires a willingness to take risks. These goals are not for the faint of heart. They may require you to step outside your comfort zone, try new things, and potentially fail. But it is through these risks that you gain the wisdom, experience, and resilience needed to succeed. A goal that does not stretch you, challenge you, and demand that you grow is a goal that will not propel you toward the greatness you are capable of achieving. One of the most powerful aspects of visionary goals is their ability to serve as a guiding compass when life gets difficult. As you work toward these grand objectives, there will inevitably be moments of doubt, uncertainty, and adversity. But when you have a vision that resonates deeply with your core values, it becomes the driving force that keeps you going. These goals provide clarity and motivation when the path ahead seems unclear. They remind you of why you started in the first place and why it's worth enduring the hardships along the way. While visionary goals serve as a guiding force, they also need to be broken down into actionable steps. This is where strategic planning comes into play. No matter how visionary or grand your goals are, they are only attainable if you can translate them into tangible, measurable actions. It's about taking one step at a time, staying disciplined, and maintaining focus on the bigger picture while tending to the details. Small victories along the way create momentum, and inspire you to keep pushing forward. It's important to celebrate these milestones not as an endpoint, but as evidence of progress toward the larger vision you are building. As you move toward your goals, you must constantly check in with yourself. Are your goals still aligned with your values? Are you staying true to your vision, or have you become distracted by short-term rewards? Revisiting and refining your goals along the way ensures that you stay on track and continue to grow in the right direction. A true visionary never loses sight of the bigger picture. While it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day tasks and distractions, a visionary focuses on the long term, never settling for small, temporary gains. They understand that the pursuit of greatness is not a sprint, but a marathon. By remaining anchored to their vision, they are able to stay resilient in the face of challenges and navigate obstacles with a sense of purpose. Visionary goals are the ultimate expression of ambition, resilience, and purpose. They shape your future by guiding your every step, influencing your decisions, and keeping you aligned with your highest potential. By setting these goals and staying committed to the journey, you unlock the power to transform not just your life, but the lives of those around you, creating a legacy that extends far beyond the immediate moment. Chapter 6. Focus and Discipline. Focus is the invisible force that fuels progress, while discipline is the steady hand that keeps you on course. When combined, these two qualities have the power to transform ordinary ambitions into extraordinary realities. They are not mere concepts or fleeting moments of intensity. They are cultivated, refined, and nurtured every day. To master focus and discipline is to harness an immense power that can propel you beyond the barriers that stand in the way of your success. At the core of focus lies the ability to ignore distractions and immerse yourself in the task at hand. It's about creating an environment, both external and internal, that fosters deep concentration. The world is filled with countless distractions, many of which are designed to pull your attention in every direction. Whether it's the constant buzz of notifications or the pressure of competing priorities, staying focused requires intentionality and effort. You must choose every day to prioritize what matters most and block out the noise that doesn't. True focus requires more than just attention. It demands presence. When you are fully present in your work, in your relationships, or in your goals, you unlock a level of clarity that enables you to achieve at a higher level. This isn't about working harder, but about working smarter, applying all your energy to the moment in front of you without worrying about what lies ahead or what you've left behind. In a world that often rewards multitasking, the art of focusing on one thing at a time is a powerful skill that many overlook. When you attempt to juggle multiple things at once, you divide your energy and reduce the quality of your work. Instead of spreading yourself thin, the focus allows you to go deep into a single pursuit, enhancing the effectiveness and precision of your efforts. It's about taking a step back and recognizing that true success doesn't come from how many things you can do at once, but from how well you can master the task in front of you. Discipline, on the other hand, is the muscle that supports your focus. It's not enough to simply recognize the importance of focus. You must also cultivate the willpower to stay committed to your goals day in and day out. Discipline is the ability to push through discomfort, to stay consistent even when motivation wanes, and to follow through when the initial excitement has faded. Without discipline, focus becomes fleeting and progress stalls. It's the dedication to your purpose, even when it seems difficult or when results are not immediate, that separates those who succeed from those who give up. The discipline to pursue long-term goals requires you to resist short-term temptations. Every day, you will face choices that can either move you toward your objectives or derail your progress. The disciplined individual understands that each decision, no matter how small, adds up over time. The act of saying no to distractions, no to procrastination, and yes to action over and over again builds the foundation for lasting success. Cultivating focus and discipline is not about perfection. It's about consistency. There will be days when your focus wavers, when your energy seems depleted, or when distractions seem insurmountable. During these moments, your discipline will carry you through. It's the commitment to keep showing up, to keep putting in the work, even when the results aren't immediate, that lays the groundwork for eventual achievement. To sharpen focus, it's crucial to build rituals that support it. Creating a daily routine that aligns with your ambitions helps to prime your mind for productivity. Whether it's a quiet morning with no distractions, a specific time dedicated to creative work, or a process that signals to your brain that it's time to concentrate, these rituals help to remove the friction between you and your work. By establishing a habit of focus, you train your mind to lock in on the task at hand without unnecessary effort. Equally important is the role of rest in maintaining focus and discipline. It's easy to think that relentless hustle is the key to success, but sustainable focus and discipline require balance. Giving your mind the space to recharge and recover enhances your ability to stay focused when it matters most. Discipline is not about pushing yourself beyond your limits without pause. It's about knowing when to push forward and when to step back. Part of developing discipline is the ability to delay gratification. This might be one of the most challenging aspects of discipline, choosing long-term success over instant pleasures. In a world that demands quick rewards and immediate results, the ability to focus on delayed gratification requires mental fortitude and a clear sense of purpose. It's the understanding that real achievement doesn't come from the easy or the fast, but from sustained effort, overcoming adversity, and remaining unwavering in the pursuit of your greater goals. Focus and discipline are inextricably linked. Focus directs your energy toward what's important, while discipline ensures that you continue to act on that focus, even when the going gets tough. One without the other leaves you adrift. When you cultivate both, you build a framework for success that extends beyond just achieving goals. It becomes a way of life. These traits transform how you approach every challenge and every opportunity, leading you to levels of success that others may deem impossible. At the heart of true mastery lies the constant balance between focus and discipline. Each is a muscle that grows stronger with consistent use. As you continue on your journey, refine these qualities and understand that they are not just tools to reach your goals. They are the keys to unlocking your greatest potential. Chapter 7. Turning setbacks into comebacks. Setbacks are often perceived as insurmountable obstacles, moments that test the limits of our patience and perseverance. Yet the most successful individuals don't see setbacks as failures, but as stepping stones. They have learned to reframe these challenges and view them through a lens of opportunity. In every failure lies the potential for growth, and it is through resilience and determination that the seeds of success are planted. The process of transforming a setback into a comeback starts with a fundamental shift in perspective. It's easy to be discouraged by a moment of failure, to let it define your capabilities, but this only hinders growth. The true power lies in your response to adversity. When faced with a setback, the first step is to detach from the emotional reaction and analyze the situation with clarity. This requires an inner strength to move beyond the immediate disappointment and see the long-term opportunity in the challenge. This shift doesn't happen naturally for most people. It takes deliberate practice, training your mind to look beyond what went wrong and to focus on what can be learned. It's about recognizing that each misstep, each miscalculation is not a reflection of your worth, but a lesson in the making. Success is rarely a straight line. The most accomplished individuals have encountered their share of failures, and it is precisely through these experiences that they have honed their skills, refined their strategies, and fortified their determination. One of the most powerful aspects of overcoming setbacks is the resilience it builds. Resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing forward, carrying with you the wisdom gained from your trials. Every time you face adversity and choose to rise above it, you build a stronger foundation for your future. Resilience isn't something you are born with. It is something you develop, piece by piece, every time you pick yourself up after falling down. Learning from failure requires honesty with yourself. It's easy to blame external factors, to point to circumstances beyond your control, or to put the blame on others. But to truly turn a setback into a comeback, you must first take full ownership of your part in the outcome. Self-reflection is essential in this process, as it enables you to identify what went wrong and, more importantly, why it happened. Once you understand the factors that contributed to the setback, you can develop a plan to address them and ensure that they do not hinder your progress in the future. Building a mindset that embraces setbacks as opportunities for growth also requires self-compassion. Often people are too harsh on themselves in the face of failure, pushing themselves into a cycle of negativity that makes it even harder to recover. The key is to be kind to yourself, acknowledging that mistakes are part of the human experience. When you give yourself the grace to stumble and then get back up again, you create the emotional resilience necessary to keep moving forward. This is not about excusing mistakes, but accepting them as part of your evolution. Setbacks also have the potential to sharpen your focus. When everything is going smoothly, it's easy to become complacent, to take success for granted. But when faced with failure, your mind becomes laser-focused on finding solutions. You begin to dig deeper, explore new approaches, and look for areas of improvement. It's in these moments that creativity thrives and new pathways to success are discovered. The discomfort of failure is often the catalyst for innovation, pushing you to think outside the box and consider strategies you might not have otherwise entertained. Furthermore, setbacks often serve as a critical reality check. They ground you, reminding you of the impermanence of success and the importance of remaining humble. With each failure, you gain a clearer sense of your own limitations and the areas where you need to grow. This awareness of your weaknesses does not diminish your potential. Instead, it illuminates the path to self-improvement and equips you with the knowledge to rise stronger. In this way, setbacks are not just an obstacle. They are an invaluable part of your personal and professional development. The key to turning setbacks into comebacks is to develop the emotional and mental flexibility to adapt. Life rarely goes as planned, and your ability to pivot, adjust, and remain steadfast in your vision is what will set you apart from those who give up at the first sign of difficulty. Resilience requires not only strength, but the ability to flow with change, to embrace the unexpected, and to trust that you have the capacity to handle whatever comes your way. Your mindset will determine how quickly you bounce back and whether you emerge stronger or weakened by the setback. The champions of life are not those who avoid failure, but those who turn each failure into a victory. It's the constant process of reinvention, the ability to find meaning in moments of struggle, and the tenacity to keep moving forward that leads to true success. With each setback, you are forging the resilience necessary to reach new heights. You are not defined by your failures, but by your response to them, and it is through this response that you continue to grow, evolve, and ultimately triumph. Chapter 8. Building a supportive environment. The environment you surround yourself with plays a critical role in shaping who you are and who you become. It's often said that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This holds true not only for your social circle, but for the collective energy, ideas, and perspectives that feed into your personal growth. Just as a plant requires the right conditions to flourish, sunlight, water, and fertile soil, so too does your potential need an environment that nurtures, challenges, and amplifies it. Creating a supportive environment isn't about merely being around positive people. It's about intentionally curating the experiences, relationships, and resources that enable you to reach your highest potential. The right environment serves as a mirror, reflecting your aspirations, and a compass, guiding you toward your goals. When you place yourself in the right surroundings, your mindset, behaviors, and habits begin to shift in alignment with your purpose. This process begins with understanding that not all environments are conducive to success. The people you interact with daily influence your outlook, your energy levels, and ultimately, your progress. Toxic relationships, whether they are rooted in negativity, envy, or a lack of ambition, can drain you and undermine your efforts. It's essential to identify the relationships that are not serving your growth and, when necessary, distance yourself from them. This may seem harsh, but it is an act of self-respect, one that prioritizes your mental and emotional well-being. Surrounding yourself with individuals who elevate you requires that you also make the effort to elevate others. The dynamics of supportive environments are reciprocal. Just as you seek out relationships that help you grow, it's equally important to contribute to the growth of those around you. When you offer support, encouragement, and wisdom to others, you strengthen the community you are a part of, creating an ecosystem that nurtures all involved. Success is not a solitary journey, but a collective one, where shared knowledge, wisdom, and experiences propel everyone forward. As you cultivate your environment, it's essential to recognize that the influences you allow into your life aren't limited to people alone. Your physical surroundings, your home, your workspace, your social media feeds also play a significant role in your success. A cluttered space can lead to a cluttered mind, while a clean, organized, and inspiring space encourages clarity and focus. This is why many high performers and successful individuals create environments that are intentionally aligned with their goals. They design spaces that inspire creativity, fuel motivation, and encourage action. The information you consume daily also feeds into your environment. The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, the content you expose yourself to, all of these elements play a role in shaping your mindset. By curating a steady flow of positive, educational, and motivating content, you continually reinforce the beliefs and habits that will drive your success. The knowledge you acquire feeds into your environment, and over time, this shapes your thoughts and actions in profound ways. Another important factor in building a supportive environment is accountability. When you surround yourself with individuals who hold you accountable, whether they are mentors, peers, or a like-minded community, you increase the likelihood of following through on your commitments. Accountability partners provide the necessary push when motivation wanes, and they help you stay aligned with your long-term vision. They remind you of the promises you've made to yourself, ensuring that you remain focused and on track, even when the going gets tough. However, building a supportive environment goes beyond just finding the right people. It's about creating a space for personal growth and vulnerability. High achievers often thrive in environments that allow for both challenge and support. In such spaces, it's safe to share dreams, discuss failures, and explore new ideas without the fear of judgment. When people feel safe to express their authentic selves, they can access their full potential, knowing they are supported in their endeavors. The concept of a supportive environment also extends to the energy you bring to the table. Every interaction you have with others is an opportunity to create or reinforce the kind of environment you need. Positivity, encouragement, and empathy are contagious. And when you radiate these qualities, you foster a space where others are inspired to do the same. This creates a cycle of empowerment where everyone involved benefits from the collective energy. Lastly, one of the most powerful elements of a supportive environment is the presence of shared vision. When you are surrounded by individuals who share a similar sense of purpose and ambition, your own vision becomes clearer and more achievable. A collective vision creates momentum, making it easier for everyone to stay on course and support one another in their journeys. Shared goals provide a deeper sense of meaning and connection, turning individual pursuits into something greater. In the end, building a supportive environment is a conscious, ongoing effort. It involves curating relationships, managing your physical and emotional spaces, and aligning yourself with people, ideas, and practices that push you toward your highest potential. It's about creating a network of influences that nurture your growth, challenge your limits, and celebrate your victories. A supportive environment is a powerful tool that accelerates success, providing you with the resources, energy, and accountability you need to move forward. Chapter 9. Maintaining Momentum. Success, in any endeavor, is not a destination, but a continuous journey. The drive to keep moving forward, especially when faced with obstacles, is what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. Momentum is not just about taking the first steps, but about sustaining your pace, even when the path becomes unclear or challenging. It's the ability to keep your energy high, your focus sharp, and your willpower unwavering, regardless of the setbacks you may face. There's a subtle but powerful force in maintaining momentum. When you're on the right track, even small actions can compound into significant progress. It's in these moments of consistent effort, however mundane they may seem, that true growth happens. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of the beginning stages of a project, but what truly defines success is your ability to stay committed to your goals when the initial thrill fades and the grind sets in. One of the most effective ways to maintain momentum is by embracing a sense of purpose. When your actions are tied to a greater meaning, it becomes easier to weather the storms. Purpose fuels persistence. It transforms the mundane tasks that may feel tedious or repetitive into meaningful steps that bring you closer to your goal. Whether it's a personal ambition or a broader mission, a clear sense of purpose provides the energy needed to keep moving forward when everything else seems to be falling apart. In addition to purpose, clarity is an essential component in maintaining momentum. Without clarity, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks or distracted by irrelevant pursuits. When your vision is clear, you know exactly what you're working toward. This clarity acts as a guiding light, helping you stay focused even when obstacles obscure your view. It prevents you from veering off course, ensuring that your efforts remain directed toward your ultimate goal. Yet clarity alone is not enough. You must also build resilience, which allows you to withstand setbacks and adapt quickly. The road to success is often bumpy, and you will inevitably encounter obstacles along the way. These challenges, while daunting, are not roadblocks, but rather opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, resilient individuals do not retreat, but adjust their strategies, finding new ways to move forward. It's in the face of these challenges that momentum is truly tested, and those who maintain their focus during difficult times are the ones who ultimately succeed. To sustain momentum, it's important to celebrate small wins along the way. These moments of progress, no matter how insignificant they may seem, are vital for maintaining a positive mindset. It's easy to get discouraged if you focus only on the long-term goal and neglect the smaller victories that occur on the path toward success. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a testament to your efforts and a reminder that you are indeed moving in the right direction. Celebrating these moments reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals and keeps the energy flowing. Moreover, consistency is key. The most successful individuals are not necessarily the ones who work the hardest, but the ones who consistently put in the effort day after day. Maintaining momentum requires that you show up, even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to start something with enthusiasm, but much harder to continue when the initial excitement wanes. However, it's the ability to keep going, despite the lack of motivation, that distinguishes high achievers from the rest. Consistency doesn't mean perfection. It simply means making progress, no matter how small, every single day. At times, you might feel the weight of exhaustion or frustration creeping in, but it's important to recognize that rest and recovery are part of the process. Momentum is not about pushing yourself to the point of burnout, but about maintaining a sustainable pace. A well-rested mind and body are far more effective than one running on fumes. By taking care of your physical and mental well-being, you ensure that your energy levels remain high and your drive continues to burn brightly. It's about finding balance, recognizing when you need to push harder and when you need to step back, recharge, and then get back to the work at hand. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can also be a powerful tool in maintaining momentum. The people you associate with play a huge role in your ability to stay motivated and focused. When you're surrounded by people who share similar goals or who challenge you to be better, your own energy levels rise. These individuals can provide support, offer perspective, and even push you to go further than you thought possible. In moments of doubt or fatigue, they can remind you why you started and help reignite the fire that may have dimmed. Lastly, maintaining momentum requires the ability to recalibrate when things don't go as planned. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. However, how you respond to these challenges will determine whether you maintain your momentum or falter. When obstacles arise, use them as opportunities to assess, adjust, and refine your approach. This adaptability allows you to stay on course, even when circumstances change unexpectedly. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as detours that provide valuable lessons on how to continue moving forward. In the end, maintaining momentum is about cultivating the habits, mindset, and systems that keep you moving toward your goals, no matter what. It's about staying focused, celebrating progress, and being resilient in the face of adversity. The journey may not always be smooth, but with the right strategies in place, you can continue to make progress, steadily moving closer to the success you've envisioned. Chapter 10. Leading with Confidence. True leadership is not just about being at the helm of a group or organization. It's about cultivating an inner sense of confidence that inspires others to follow. The most effective leaders are those who can navigate through uncertainty with unwavering certainty in their own abilities, while simultaneously empowering those around them. Confidence in leadership doesn't come from an absence of doubt, but from the belief that you are capable of overcoming challenges and guiding others to do the same. At the core of leadership lies self-trust. A leader who believes in themselves can inspire others to trust them as well. This belief isn't born from arrogance, but from an honest understanding of one's strengths and weaknesses. It is about having the courage to make decisions, even when the path ahead is unclear, and the fortitude to stand by those decisions, no matter the outcome. Leaders who display self-assurance are the ones who instill confidence in others, creating an environment where individuals feel empowered to contribute and grow. However, self-confidence alone is not enough. The ability to lead with confidence requires a clear vision, a purpose that drives every action and decision. This vision is the compass that guides the leader through obstacles and turbulence, allowing them to stay grounded even when faced with adversity. Leaders with a clear sense of purpose exude a magnetic energy that attracts others to their cause, as their commitment to the vision is unwavering and contagious. The confidence that truly impacts those around you is not about dominating or dictating, but rather about inspiring. A true leader knows that their role is to uplift others and bring out the best in those they lead. Confidence in this sense is less about power and more about empowerment. It is the quiet assurance that by elevating those around them, the leader's own success is inevitable. This approach shifts leadership from a top-down model to a collaborative effort, where every member of the team plays a vital role in reaching the collective goal. For confidence to be truly effective, it must be rooted in competence. Leaders who can back up their words with action naturally command respect and trust. Confidence without competence can easily be seen as empty bravado, but when leaders consistently demonstrate skill, knowledge, and expertise, their confidence becomes a reflection of their competence. It is this consistency in performance and reliability that builds a foundation of trust, one that allows others to feel secure in following the leader's direction. Yet, leading with confidence does not mean always having all the answers. The best leaders are those who are willing to admit when they don't know something and are open to learning. Humility, paired with confidence, creates a powerful synergy. The willingness to seek input from others, to listen actively, and to grow from the collective wisdom of the team fosters an environment where collaboration thrives. This openness encourages those around the leader to be bold in sharing their ideas and suggestions, creating a dynamic of mutual respect and innovation. Confidence in leadership also means being resilient in the face of setbacks. Every leader will encounter moments of failure, criticism, or resistance. The key lies in how they respond to these challenges. Leaders who can maintain their confidence despite obstacles demonstrate resilience. They don't shy away from adversity, but confront it head-on, using it as an opportunity to learn and improve. This resilience strengthens the leader's resolve and inspires others to do the same, creating a culture of perseverance and determination within the team. The ability to make decisions quickly and effectively is another hallmark of confident leadership. Leaders who are decisive don't hesitate or second-guess themselves at every turn. They trust in their judgment and make choices with clarity, even when they're uncertain of the outcome. While no decision is without risk, leaders with confidence are comfortable with ambiguity and understand that moving forward with purpose is far more valuable than stagnating in indecision. This decisiveness instills confidence in the team, as they feel secure in knowing that their leader will take action and guide them through difficult situations. A confident leader is also one who leads by example. They demonstrate the behaviors, values, and work ethic they wish to see in their team. Integrity, discipline, and dedication aren't just abstract ideals for a confident leader. They are lived principles that inform every decision and action. This consistency between what is said and what is done builds credibility and deepens trust. Leaders who embody their values not only inspire confidence in others, but create a culture of alignment where individuals are more likely to adopt the same mindset and work ethic. Finally, leading with confidence means knowing when to step back and allow others to take the lead. It is not about maintaining control at all times, but about knowing when to empower others to step up and shine. Confident leaders understand the importance of delegating responsibility and providing others with the opportunities to grow. By doing so, they not only help others develop their leadership skills, but also create an environment of trust and collaboration, where everyone feels valued and capable of making an impact. Confidence in leadership, at its essence, is about a profound belief in the potential of both oneself and others. It is about inspiring, empowering, and guiding people with unwavering belief in their collective ability to achieve greatness. When a leader leads from a place of genuine confidence, rooted in competence, humility, and resilience, they create an environment where success is not only possible, but inevitable. Chapter 11. Living with Purpose. A life driven by purpose is one that resonates with a deeper sense of fulfillment. It's not merely about the pursuit of goals or the accumulation of achievements, but about aligning every action with a core set of values that transcend momentary satisfaction. Living with purpose is the foundation that sustains motivation, even in the most challenging of times. It turns ordinary tasks into opportunities to express deeper truths, providing clarity in times of confusion and steadfastness when the path becomes uncertain. When purpose becomes the lens through which you view the world, everything shifts. The decisions you make, the people you engage with, and even the setbacks you face are no longer random or meaningless. Instead, they serve as stepping stones toward something larger than yourself. Each day is an opportunity to live out the principles that matter most to you, making every action an extension of your beliefs and ideals. This alignment is not an abstract concept, but a daily practice that influences your choices, interactions, and overall approach to life. The importance of knowing your purpose cannot be overstated. Without a clear sense of direction, it's easy to drift through life, caught up in external distractions and influences. But once you understand what truly drives you, the noise quiets and your path becomes clear. Purpose gives you a compass to navigate through life's complexities. It allows you to prioritize your time and energy in a way that supports your values, cutting through the superficial distractions that often lead to burnout or dissatisfaction. For many, discovering their purpose requires a journey of introspection. It's about asking the right questions. What legacy do I want to leave? What impact do I wish to have on the world around me? What values do I want to uphold, no matter the circumstances? These questions push you to look beyond immediate rewards and consider the long-term influence of your actions. It's not always easy to pinpoint a singular, all-encompassing purpose, but the process itself of seeking it out refines your sense of self and sharpens your understanding of what truly matters. Living with purpose requires consistency. It's easy to get swept away by the demands of life, to find yourself reacting to circumstances instead of proactively pursuing what matters. But when your actions consistently align with your values, it creates a rhythm, a flow that propels you forward. This flow is where true satisfaction lies, because it's not just about achieving an end goal, it's about living with intention every single day. The more consistently you live in harmony with your purpose, the more fulfilling your life becomes. Purpose also brings a sense of urgency and clarity. When you understand the bigger picture of what you're working toward, you stop wasting time on trivial pursuits. Each day becomes an opportunity to inch closer to something meaningful. This sense of urgency isn't driven by pressure, but by a deep recognition that time is precious. You begin to prioritize the things that truly matter, letting go of the things that don't serve your higher purpose. In addition to driving personal growth, living with purpose also influences the way you interact with others. People are drawn to those who live authentically, whose actions reflect a genuine alignment with their values. A purpose-driven life naturally inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of positivity and shared vision. When you lead with purpose, you empower those around you to find their own purpose and encourage them to live authentically as well. This dynamic creates a network of individuals who support one another in their collective journey toward meaningful impact. Moreover, purpose gives you the resilience to weather life's inevitable storms. When you're aligned with something greater than yourself, setbacks become just another part of the process. They no longer define you or discourage you. Instead, they become learning opportunities, moments that refine your resolve and deepen your understanding. Your purpose becomes your anchor, keeping you grounded even when the waves are high. Living with purpose also means making conscious choices about where you invest your time and energy. It's about aligning your work, relationships, and passions with what you believe in most. This means saying no to things that don't serve your purpose, even when they seem attractive on the surface. It's about creating space in your life for the things that matter most, allowing them to take root and grow. Finally, purpose is a guide to living a life of integrity. When you operate from a place of purpose, your decisions are no longer based on fleeting emotions or external pressures. They are grounded in a set of principles that define your character. You no longer seek validation or approval from others because your sense of worth comes from within. This internal compass ensures that you live a life of authenticity, one that is not easily swayed by external circumstances or opinions. In the end, living with purpose is not just about doing something meaningful. It's about being the person you are meant to be. It's about aligning every aspect of your life with the deepest truths of who you are and stepping into each day with the intention to make a positive, lasting impact on the world. When your life is infused with purpose, every moment becomes an opportunity to live fully, to give generously, and to grow toward the best version of yourself. Conclusion. As you reflect on the journey through these pages, it becomes clear that the power to create lasting success lies not in external circumstances, but in the strength and resilience of the mind. The mindset you cultivate shapes the life you lead, influencing every choice, every action, and every outcome. By aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with your deepest values and aspirations, you unlock the potential to live a life that is purposeful, impactful, and fulfilling. The principles shared within these chapters are not abstract ideals, but practical tools that can be integrated into your daily life. Whether it's embracing challenges, setting visionary goals, or building a support system that amplifies your potential, every step you take toward mastering your mindset is a step toward realizing your fullest self. The road to success is not linear, and it will not always be easy. Yet when you learn to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, setbacks as lessons in resilience, and failures as stepping stones on the path to greatness, you begin to break free from limitations and expand into your true potential. Ultimately, living with purpose, confidence, and focus isn't about achieving a singular destination, but about living with intention every single day. The journey of self-mastery is ongoing, one that requires commitment, reflection, and a willingness to evolve. But the rewards are immeasurable, a life lived on your own terms, aligned with your highest vision, and marked by the kind of success that is deeply meaningful. This is not just about thinking differently. It's about becoming the person who embodies the qualities of greatness, the person who shows up consistently, who takes ownership of their thoughts and actions, and who leads with authenticity and integrity. You have the power to shape your future, to design a life that reflects your truest self, and to become the best version of who you are destined to be. Now, with the knowledge gained from this journey, it's time to take action. Transform your mindset, align your actions with your purpose, and begin living the life you've always dreamed of. Your potential is limitless, and the world is waiting for you to step into the greatness that is already within you.